Have you ever considered that there's a version of you, somewhere, who has already overcome the challenges you're facing right now? What if I told you that this version not only exists but is constantly trying to help you? Yes, this might sound counterintuitive, but there's an invisible force working in your favor, ready to guide you towards the transformation you desire. In this video, we'll explore how to harness this powerful connection, discovering practical ways to access the support and wisdom of this parallel version, so you can live the life you've always dreamed of, starting right now. Imagine for a moment that you're not alone in your challenges. There's a version of you, in a parallel reality, who has already faced and overcome the obstacles that today seem like insurmountable mountains. This more experienced and resilient version is sending positive energy directly to you, like an invisible flow that crosses the barriers of space and time. When you feel drained, visualize this energetic connection, like a thread of light extending between you, carrying strength and encouragement. In every moment of uncertainty, this parallel version of you is there, ready to support. It's as if they're holding your hand on the darkest nights, whispering words of wisdom and courage. You can access this strength through simple practices, like conscious breathing. As you inhale deeply, imagine you're absorbing the energy your parallel version is sending. As you exhale, release tiredness and doubt, allowing the revitalizing energy to fill the empty space. Now, think about specific moments in your day when you might need an extra boost. It could be before an important meeting or at the end of an exhausting day. In these moments, visualize your parallel version beside you, radiating a golden light that penetrates your energy field. This visualization, besides being simple, can be extremely powerful. It's a constant reminder that you're not alone and that there's a greater force working in your favor. Practices like guided meditation can strengthen this connection. As you sit in silence, imagine yourself in a safe place, surrounded by a soft light. In this space, your parallel version materializes, smiling at you, offering not just advice, but a direct transfer of healing energy. With each session, you'll notice how this energy accumulates, creating a sense of inner peace and confidence. But don't limit yourself to just meditation. During your daily activities, take brief pauses to reconnect with this version of yourself. A simple minute with your eyes closed, visualizing this energetic exchange, can completely transform your emotional state. This small daily ritual can be the difference between an ordinary day and an extraordinary one, full of clarity and purpose. Moreover, it's important that you develop a sense of gratitude for this parallel version. Thank them, even if silently, for their continuous support. This attitude of recognition reinforces the bond between you, making the exchange of energy even more powerful. Think of this as a sacred partnership, where both benefit mutually from this interchange of strengths and wisdom. In moments of crisis, when everything seems to be falling apart, remember that this version of you has already been through similar situations and emerged stronger. They are there, sending signals of hope and resilience. Visualize this strength flowing to you like a current of energy that runs through your body, calming your mind and strengthening your determination. This is your inexhaustible source of emotional and energetic support. For those seeking a deeper practice, I suggest creating a reflection journal where you can record these experiences of connection with your parallel version. Write about the moments when you felt their presence, about the insights received, and how this impacted your day. This exercise not only solidifies the practice but also serves as a map of personal growth, evidencing your evolution over time. Remember, every small action you take to connect with this version of yourself brings tangible benefits. It's as if you were building a bridge between two realities, allowing wisdom and strength to flow freely between them. This is ongoing work, a daily commitment to your own well-being and spiritual growth. And when you feel ready, this emotional and energetic strengthening can open doors to resolving those internal conflicts that challenge you so much. We all face internal conflicts, those silent battles we wage in our minds. What if there was a way to consult a wiser version of yourself, someone who has already gone through these same dilemmas and come out the other side with clarity and confidence? This parallel version, who has already overcome the challenges you're facing, might be the key to finding answers that seem to escape your understanding. Imagine yourself in a deep and enlightening dialogue with this version, seeking solutions to your indecisions together. To start this practice, visualize a meeting with your parallel version in a calm environment. It can be a real or imaginary place where you feel safe and comfortable. In this internal conversation, allow yourself to listen to this version's advice, without rush and without judgment. You might be surprised by the clarity of the answers that arise when you allow this dialogue. It's as if, suddenly, the puzzle pieces fit together naturally. Some people find this process of internal dialogue through writing. As you write down your thoughts and questions in a journal, imagine that your parallel version is responding, offering insights and guidance. This exercise not only organizes your thoughts but also allows you to emotionally distance yourself from the situation, gaining a broader and more serene perspective. Sometimes, the solution is simply in listening to what's already inside you. Another powerful technique is guided meditation, where you allow yourself to meet your parallel version in a state of deep relaxation. Upon entering this state, visualize a conversation where you present your dilemmas and receive clear and direct advice. The more you practice this technique, the easier it becomes to access this inner wisdom. It's as if you were training your mind to seek answers in a place of peace and wisdom. Internal dialogue with your parallel version can be applied to practical everyday situations. Imagine you're about to make an important decision. Before acting, take a moment to consult this wiser version of yourself. Ask them what they would do in this situation and listen to the answer. This simple act can completely change how you view your choices, bringing more security and confidence. Additionally, consider taking small breaks during the day to reconnect with this version. It can be in moments of doubt or when you feel lost amidst your emotions. A minute of silence, where you close your eyes and imagine conversing with your parallel version, can bring an immediate sense of relief and clarity. It's like asking advice from a trusted friend who only wants your well-being. As you develop this practice, subtle but profound changes will begin to appear in how you resolve your internal conflicts. Answers will come more easily, and you'll feel more aligned with your true essence. This parallel version isn't separate from you, it's a part of you that already has the solutions you seek. This connection allows you to access wisdom that already exists within you, just waiting to be discovered. For those seeking an even deeper practice, I recommend creating a daily ritual of consulting your parallel version. It can be upon waking, where you dedicate a few minutes to mentally converse with this version, or at night, before sleeping, where you reflect on the day's issues and receive guidance. This habit strengthens the connection and makes it easier to access this wisdom whenever you need it. The key to resolving internal conflicts might be in the simplicity of listening to yourself. By integrating this practice into your life, answers that once seemed so distant become accessible, bringing more peace and alignment to your journey. This continuous connection with your parallel version can also open new possibilities for you to acquire knowledge and skills that they've already developed, as we'll see next. Imagine that you have at your disposal a vast repository of knowledge and skills, already developed and perfected by a version of you in another reality. This parallel version has already trodden paths that you're just beginning to explore and acquired competencies that can be accessed by you now. Through practices such as deep meditation and self-hypnosis, it's possible to download these skills into your current reality, as if you were accessing a universal database. An effective technique to initiate this knowledge transfer is to create a mental space where you and your parallel version can meet. Visualize this space as a learning room, filled with books, tools, and resources. Upon entering this room, you encounter this more skilled version of yourself. They're ready to share everything they know, from technical skills to spiritual knowledge. This encounter can be repeated as many times as you need, each time absorbing more wisdom. For those seeking improvement in specific areas, such as language learning, musical skills, or developing new competencies, this practice can be transformative. Imagine yourself practicing a musical instrument or studying a new language alongside your parallel version, who already masters these skills. As you visualize this interaction, your mind begins to integrate these competencies naturally, facilitating learning and accelerating your progress. Self-hypnosis is a powerful tool in this process. By entering a state of deep relaxation, you can program your mind to receive the knowledge that your parallel version possesses. This altered state of consciousness allows you to bypass mental blocks and directly receive the information you need. It's as if you were tuning into a frequency where all the answers are already available, just needing to be receptive to them. Some people report that, after these sessions, they feel a sudden clarity regarding issues that previously seemed complex. It's as if the knowledge acquired by your parallel version was slowly manifesting in your life. This process can be gradual, but the results are tangible. With each new practice, you feel more confident and capable, as if you were discovering a potential that was always there but is now being revealed. Applying this concept in practical life can be as simple as setting aside a few minutes of the day to meditate or practice self-hypnosis. During these moments, visualize your parallel version sharing their skills with you. It could be a technical skill you want to master or even a deeper understanding of a spiritual concept. This transfer process is a continuous exchange, where both sides benefit. To reinforce this transfer, consider keeping a journal where you record the skills and knowledge you wish to acquire. Write about your experiences during the practices and how these skills are integrating into your life. This journal not only serves as a record of your progress but also as a constant reminder that this wisdom is available to you, anytime you desire. In daily life, you may begin to notice small changes in how you approach new challenges. This newly acquired confidence and skill manifest in concrete actions, from solving problems more easily to making more informed decisions. These skills are not just theoretical, they begin to integrate into how you live and interact with the world around you. As this transfer becomes part of your routine, you'll notice that you're approaching a level of knowledge and skill that previously seemed distant. This is not just an immediate benefit, but a continuous evolution that expands as you explore this connection with your parallel version more deeply. This expansion of skills can also open doors for you to perceive signs and synchronicities, guiding your decisions and further strengthening your growth journey. Have you ever noticed how certain coincidences seem too significant to be just the result of chance? These synchronicities, which arise in surprising ways, can be interpreted as signs that your parallel version is trying to guide you towards the right choices. Imagine that these coincidences are like directional arrows, pointing to the path that most aligns with your purpose and growth. They serve as subtle reminders that there's something greater orchestrating the events around you. These signs can appear in various forms: an unexpected conversation, a number that constantly repeats, or even a song that plays at the exact moment you're thinking about an important decision. Instead of dismissing them as mere casualties, start paying attention to these synchronicities. They're like small messages from your parallel version, indicating that you're on the right path or that you need to adjust your route. The practice of being attentive to these synchronicities can be developed over time. Start the day with a clear intention to be open to the signs that the universe might send you. Throughout the day, observe the coincidences that occur and reflect on what they might be trying to tell you. Ask yourself, what's the message behind this, or how does this connect with what I'm experiencing now? This reflection can reveal powerful insights about the next step to be taken. For those who wish to deepen this practice, I suggest keeping a synchronicity notebook. In it, record all the coincident events that occur throughout the day. Over time, you'll begin to notice patterns and trends, as if you were deciphering a code sent by your parallel version. This notebook not only helps maintain focus on synchronicities but also serves as a record of how these coincidences have guided your journey. Moreover, it's important to trust your intuition when interpreting these signs. Your intuition is the bridge that connects you to the wisdom of your parallel version. When something seems more than a simple coincidence, follow that instinct. If you feel a sign is significant, explore it more deeply, even if your rational mind questions it. Often, conventional logic may not capture what your intuition already knows. Synchronicities can be seen as reminders that you're in tune with the universal flow. When these coincidences happen, it's a sign that you're aligned with your true purpose. They serve as confirmations that the decisions you're making are in harmony with your personal growth journey. These moments are opportunities to reaffirm your confidence in the path you've chosen to follow. This practice can also be applied in moments of doubt. When you're in the midst of a difficult decision, be attentive to the synchronicities around you. They may arise as a clear answer, indicating which direction to take. Sometimes, the answer comes unexpectedly, but it's always accurate. These coincidences are not mere casualties, they carry the intention of your parallel version to guide you in the right direction. In daily life, synchronicities become like silent companions, always present, ready to point the way. As you become more aware of these signs, your ability to interpret them and act accordingly increases. It's like developing a new language, where the universe communicates directly with you through these significant coincidences. And by cultivating this connection with synchronicities, you'll also be opening yourself to receive deep emotional healing through the energy that flows from this parallel version. We all carry emotional wounds that, at some point, may seem difficult to heal. But imagine that there's a version of you, in another reality, who has already overcome these same emotional challenges. This version, more balanced and at peace, can offer the healing you so much seek. Through practices such as focused meditation and visualization, it's possible to connect with this healed version and allow their energy to flow to you, promoting a profound transformation. One way to initiate this healing is through guided visualization. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and visualize your parallel version, radiant and at peace, approaching you. Feel their presence beside you, offering comfort and understanding. Imagine that, by touching you, this version transmits a healing energy that dissolves the emotional pains and scars you carry. Each breath brings more lightness and healing to your being. This practice can be even more powerful when combined with conscious breathing. As you inhale, imagine that you're absorbing the healing energy of your parallel version. As you exhale, visualize the release of all pain and suffering. This energetic exchange creates a cycle of continuous healing, where you allow yourself to let go of what no longer serves you and open space for a new vibration of peace and balance. It's as if you were realigning your energy field with a higher and more harmonious frequency. For those facing deeper traumas, this connection can be a valuable resource. Visualize your parallel version who has already overcome these traumas, living a full and happy life. Allow this image to inspire and guide your own healing journey. Each time you connect with this version, imagine that the emotional barriers preventing you from moving forward are being dissolved. This process may take time, but each session brings a growing sense of relief and well-being. Besides visualization, writing about your emotions can be an effective path to this healing. Imagine that you're writing to your parallel version, sharing your pains and difficulties. Then, visualize the response of this version, bringing words of comfort and healing. This written dialogue can be a powerful catalyst for releasing repressed emotions and promoting deeper healing. It's as if you were opening a channel of direct communication between your current pain and the peace you wish to achieve. The impact of this practice is not limited to just the moment of meditation or writing. In your daily life, you'll begin to notice a change in how you deal with your emotions. Situations that previously brought anxiety or sadness may begin to lose strength, replaced by a sense of calm and acceptance. This emotional healing, coming from the connection with your parallel version, begins to manifest in every aspect of your life, bringing more lightness and joy. This connection can also be strengthened through daily rituals. Upon waking or before sleeping, set aside a few minutes to connect with your parallel version, visualizing this exchange of healing energy. It can be a simple gesture of gratitude or a more elaborate visualization. The important thing is to keep this practice constant, allowing emotional healing to deepen each day. It's like watering a plant that, over time, blossoms in your life in an exuberant way. Over time, this healing practice will become a natural part of your routine. You'll notice that, by connecting with your parallel version, the emotional wounds that once seemed insurmountable begin to dissolve, giving way to a new version of yourself, lighter and at peace. This healing is not just an individual process, but an alignment with a version of you that has already achieved this inner peace. This continuous connection not only brings healing but also reinforces the impact of the actions you take now, paving the way for the evolution of your futuristic version. Have you ever stopped to think about how the actions you take today can directly influence not only your future but also the evolution of a version of you in another reality? The connection between you and your parallel version is a two-way street, where each choice you make in the present contributes to the growth of this futuristic version. It's as if your actions echoed through time and space, shaping not only your destiny but also that of all your versions in different realities. Each small decision you make carries the potential to completely transform the trajectory of this future version. Imagine that by adopting healthy habits, such as regular exercise and meditation, you're not only taking care of yourself in the present but also paving the way for a version of you that lives in full health and vitality. These actions in the now create a domino effect that reverberates in other versions of you, strengthening them and enhancing their experiences. This idea that the present shapes the future can be applied to different aspects of your life. By investing time in your personal and spiritual development, you're not only growing here and now but also propelling your futuristic version to reach higher levels of wisdom and understanding. Imagine yourself studying a new topic or developing a new skill. Each hour dedicated to this is like a brick in building the foundation of a wiser and more capable version of you. To make this connection more tangible, consider how your financial choices impact your parallel version. By making responsible decisions with your money, such as saving or investing wisely, you're not only ensuring your well-being in the present but also creating a more solid financial reality for your future version. It's as if each dollar saved or invested were a vote of confidence in the prosperity of that version of you that is yet to come. Moreover, the actions you take in the present can also have a healing effect on past traumas that your future version might be facing. By working on your emotional growth and overcoming challenges, you're untying knots and resolving issues that could turn into problems for that version later on. This process of continuous healing and evolution is a gift you're giving not only to yourself but also to all your versions. A practical way to visualize this connection is to think of your actions as seeds that you plant now, but that will bloom in another reality. Each conscious and positive action is a seed that grows and flowers in a version of you further ahead in time. Imagine yourself planting these seeds daily, knowing that somewhere, in some reality, a version of you is reaping the fruits of this harvest. This thought can be extremely motivating and inspiring. In daily life, maintain this perspective when making decisions, no matter how small. By choosing to act with integrity, compassion, and wisdom, you're not only building a better future for yourself but also strengthening this connection with your futuristic version. Each gesture, no matter how simple it may seem, contributes to the growth and evolution of this version, creating a virtuous cycle of mutual development. This understanding can also bring a greater sense of responsibility about the choices you make. Knowing that your actions have a direct impact on your future version can motivate you to make more conscious choices aligned with your values and goals. It's as if you were taking care not only of yourself but also of a part of you that is still developing, and that depends on your actions in the present to reach its maximum potential. As you delve deeper into this practice, you'll begin to notice that each conscious action you take in the present not only benefits your future version but also strengthens the bond between you. This bond, in turn, facilitates the flow of energy and knowledge between different versions of yourself, creating a continuous and enriching exchange. This strengthening of the bond can be even more powerful when combined with daily rituals that keep this connection alive and dynamic. Maintaining a strong and constant connection with your parallel version requires dedication and practice. One of the most effective ways to strengthen this bond is through daily rituals that create a sacred space for this interaction. These rituals don't need to be complicated. In fact, the simpler and more consistent they are, the more impactful they can be. Imagine these rituals as small acts of devotion that cultivate and nurture this special relationship between you and your versions in other realities. A daily ritual that can be extremely powerful is the practice of gratitude. Upon waking, set aside a few minutes to thank your parallel version for all the support and guidance you've been receiving. Visualize this version smiling at you, feeling recognized and appreciated. This simple gesture of gratitude strengthens the bond between you, allowing the exchange of energy and wisdom to become even more fluid and natural. Another practice that can be integrated into your daily routine is the habit of writing letters to your parallel version. In these letters, share your thoughts, desires, fears, and hopes. Imagine that as you write, you're communicating directly with this version, and that they are listening attentively. Upon finishing the letter, visualize your parallel version reading it and sending responses through insights and intuitions that arise throughout your day. Keeping a dream journal is another effective way to strengthen this connection. Before sleeping, program your mind to remember the dreams and messages that may arise during sleep. Upon waking, write down everything you remember, no matter how fragmented it may be. Over time, you'll begin to notice patterns and messages that come from your parallel version, offering guidance and clarity on issues you may be facing. Small meditation rituals can also be incredibly effective. Choose a moment in the day when you can sit in silence, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Visualize yourself in a sacred space where you meet your parallel version. Allow this version to share energy and wisdom with you, strengthening the bond that unites you. This daily practice not only deepens the connection but also brings a sense of peace and alignment for the rest of the day. You can also create personalized rituals that reflect your own journey and needs. For example, if you're going through a period of transition, it might be helpful to create a ritual that celebrates this change, asking your parallel version for guidance and support. These rituals can include the symbolic burning of fears or the planting of intentions for the future, always with the intention of reinforcing the connection between your versions. The importance of consistency in these rituals cannot be overstated. It's through daily repetition that the bond between you and your parallel version strengthens and deepens. Think of this as a friendship that requires constant care and attention. The more time and energy you dedicate to these rituals, the stronger the connection will be and the clearer the benefits you'll perceive in your life. As you continue to practice these rituals, you'll begin to notice a change in how you feel about yourself and the world around you. There will be a sense of constant support, as if you were being guided by a greater force that understands your needs and desires. This continuous connection not only brings comfort but also a deep sense of alignment with your life purpose. These daily rituals become a source of strength and inspiration, helping you navigate life's challenges and opportunities with more confidence and clarity. It's like having an internal compass, always pointing in the right direction, guided by your parallel version who already knows the way. And so, with this solid foundation, you'll be prepared to explore even further the possibilities for growth and transformation that this connection offers. And now, with all this knowledge in hand, what are you going to do to transform your life? Are you ready to apply these practices and strengthen the connection with your parallel version? Think about how your life can change by adopting these new habits and opening yourself to the possibilities that this connection can bring. Don't wait any longer to start this journey of self-discovery and growth. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue learning about how to access your true potential and live a fuller life aligned with your purpose. You're about to uncover secrets that could forever change the way you perceive reality. Today, we explored how your parallel versions can guide you on your journey. Now, imagine the impact of ancient knowledge that transcends time and space. The Kybalion reveals hidden truths that, when applied, have the power to transform your existence in profound ways. Make sure to watch the recommended video on the Kybalion. In it, you'll discover how these principles connect with the practices we discussed here, further strengthening your bond with your parallel versions and enhancing your ability to shape the reality you desire. This knowledge could be the catalyst for the transformation you've been seeking. The power is in your hands, and by watching this video, you'll unlock a potential that has always been within your reach.